Oh my darling, oh that baby Jofa, you know I be loving you walk on it. You know you need this love. Indeed, babu, boo, 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 ba, 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 babe. Oh no, girl, you make me go low. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, yeah. The way you went from me, the way you broke it down, the way you do it, what you do, the way you walk it down. Don't be ashamed, baby, turn it round. Give me what I want, I give you what you need, yeah. You are my
It's your boy James Jones, aka James Verb Jones, aka King of the Gist on all social networks. And you guys are welcome to another edition of the Afrobeats Show. And we got a big one in the building today. But before then, we got my peoples in the building. Lux, what's good?
What's up, guys? Back in the house.
Whoa. When did you put the shirt on? A jacket? What are you doing?
What is your problem?
You look
Damn,
great.
my stylist or something?
I'm just saying, I didn't even know when you put that on.
Well, it's on, boo-boo.
Okay.
Let's get the show going.
Okay, Lux, sorry. Well, tell them again I'm sorry.
Well, anyways, it's your girl, Ohima, in the house. Lux Misse as well. And I'm just glad to be back.
Good to have you, always.
And of course, you know it's your boy Mike Noodle, aka Noodle the Chosen One.
That's it today?
That's it today.
Oh, okay. You're not the most handsome man in the
No
world
shit
today,
talk?
man.
No, not right now. We'll wait for later.
Okay. Of course, we got familiar faces in the building. Okay, before we go to a superstar in the building, we'll go to a local superstar or even international himself. Sorry, international. But locally, you know what I mean.
Locally known internationally.
Starboys.
Starboy, indeed. Okay, you guys know who he is already, but I'll let him introduce himself for those of you sleeping on the bicycle.
Yeah. Wake up. Is my mic on?
It's on, don't
Mic
worry.
check. Oh, yeah. You already know, man. 8 towns, though, man. IB City in the house, man. Starboy was good. Tunez. I see you, boy.
What's good?
It's your boy, Lanre Bobo, man. You already know what's up, man. We out here with Nunu,
King of the Fitness, Lanre Bobo.
Mike Jones.
Like Jones.
You know, we are. Let's go.
Okay, so we got Lanre Bobo in the building. And of course, we got, for me, not even for me, in fact, the biggest record of 2017 was definitely DJ Tunes and Wande Cole's Iskaba. And we got DJ Tunes in the building. What's good? Afrobeats is lit, yo.
Good.
What up?
Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Appreciate you talking about the track like that, man. There's definitely a lot of hard work into it.
It no be
So,
lie, though. It's
Nah,
facts.
definitely, man. A lot of love and energy within it. So,
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. We in ATL. I'm at Ace tonight. Big shout outs to E Cool, King Ola. You know what I mean?
Good fellas.
Yeah, they definitely put me on and they got me out here tonight and just representing the squad. Just Starboy, Iskaba. You already know. DJ Tunes.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're glad.
Afro buzzing.
Amen,
Buzzing.
man. We buzzing. We're glad to have you in the building, yo. I remember the first time I met Tunes in New York a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years
So
ago.
your story really was true, the New York meeting.
Oh yeah, I wasn't lying.
I think
Yeah.
the Lux.
I mean, we already had Connect, but he wouldn't put a face to the guy anyway.
Gotcha.
So I went to, I think my homegirl, Simi was nominated in New York for an award. So I went up there, and then that's when I got there, and dude, there was this dude called Bills, right? I thought Tunes was overhyping the dude. Okay, Bills had a hot track. It was called, what was it called?
Is it?
Standard. No, standard.
Standard.
Okay.
Standard.
So yeah, the track was so hard then, right? So I was thinking, like, why is Tunes hyping this guy? Who's this guy? When this dude came out performing at NEA Awards, right?
Yeah, it was massive.
Killed. His song was massive, and fat shouts to Bills wherever you are, man. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting on more. You know what I'm saying? So I met Tunes back then, and just randomly today I had to introduce myself again, even though I had to introduce myself and say, yo, it's Verb. It's like, oh, okay, what's up?
It's love, man.
But yeah, it's superstar status though. I love it.
Man, it's God started, so
Amen.
I'm trying. Everything is a blessing.
Yes.
All right, it's like that on the show. That's how
That's
y'all
not
do
like
it?
I mean, like, for real, that was
We're
like
listening though. We're listening.
stop
Drink
the
water,
world.
guys.
Thank you.
After the snack.
Called Detox.
Buzzing.
Sheesh.
Hey.
Wow, it's like that today? You guys did not tell me it was this kind of party.
You were saying that you were saying about how things have things changed for you since you dropped the biggest track in 2017, for instance. Like, I know DJ Tunez was already popping, was already Starboys DJ, Wizkid's personal DJ, Fat Shouts to Starboy. You know what I'm saying? We knew you already. You were popping, and then you know, Wiz started putting you out there in the videos, you know, and then we was all celebrating that. And then you dropped Iskaba with One Day, who's one of Nigeria's best artists, to me at least, you know. And that was a big thing because y'all killed it. The video was sick. And I wore my Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, that video was sick. Man. Like,
Yeah, I wore my Hawaiian shirt to like go with the video today. It's kind of a fake Hawaiian shirt. They had to write aloha on this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But tell us how things have evolved for you since you actually dropped that hit track.
Man, it's just been a lot of like I said in the beginning, like a lot of love and energy. Like we put a lot of joy into that track. A lot of hard work was put into it. And, you know, just to see, like, me and Wande's, you know, energies collaborate together and also, like, build that bridge from, like, Brooklyn to Lagos, you know, from New York to Lagos, like, you know, to connect people with the music, to connect people with Afrobeats, the culture. Feel me? People, till today, some people be asking me, what does Iskaba mean? You know what I mean? But as, like, a spiritual, like, you know, it has a spiritual meaning, you feel me? So as soon as you hear the joint, you dancing, regardless.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
You know what's
it's a movement.
You know what's nuts? People understand this, right? The first time I heard the track, I got it. I knew what it was. Some people still don't know. Like the Iskaba part, right? People don't understand. That's like they're kind of make a mockery. Like you say how you say spiritual, right? Not a real mockery, but mockery of pastors. When one starts speaking in tongues in Nigeria, they always start the Iskaba. You know what I'm saying? So people didn't get that. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? People didn't get that. That's what niggas is trying to say. Like they studying actually like Iskaba. You know what I'm saying? So that was really when I heard that. The first day I heard, I was like, God damn, this nigga. You know, One is so talented. I don't think people know how.
One Day is the juice, man.
Yeah, it was
he's definitely the most talented in Africa in terms of like, you know, vocalist, like, and he's been doing it for so long. And just like I said, to just do this with him, bro, is a blessing. And you know, like it's a big president that we put onto the world, you know, just spreading the whole Afrobeat vibe and you know, me and One Day, that's my first track ever. That's how, it's my first single that I ever dropped. So it's just. We went over 10 million on YouTube like 2 weeks ago. Wow. We're like over 7 million on Spotify. So it's just like, and it's still here. Please guys, don't stop. Don't stop.
No. But same time,
we need it to be buzzing. So you feel me? So we want to keep that, you know. But I really, really appreciate all the love that's been coming through for that. Like it's definitely like set a big impact on my life.
Amen.
You just said this is your first track. Like, why? Because you've been in the game for like what, for a minute now? Like what? 2004, I want to say.
Yeah, I would say over like 10 years.
Yeah.
So
like, why is this your first?
Like, you know, just looking in. Man. How can I put it? It's like this. On a real, to be honest with y'all, right? I've been DJing in New York for a long time. I'm talking about, you know, started like once a year. DJing in my church with my pops, like doing a Christmas party. That's how I started. And then people inside the church started hiring me. You know Nigeria church now, right? Like, it's love. 40 years, birthday parties, you know what I mean? Baby shower, everything.
Free of charge. Bring them.
Then, you know, I started doing my own events, started hooking up with certain guys in New York, started doing my own events, and then it got big. And then you know, God blessed me with a little following. And yo, one of my mans, I got into an argument with an artist, and he had said, yo, you play other people's music. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
and that shit got to you, right? It got to you.
It challenged me.
Yeah.
You understand? He's like, yo, you're a DJ. You just play other people's music. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the club, we playing Future, I'm playing Whiskey, I'm playing everybody. So I guess I don't have an identity.
Right.
So that's right there. That happened like 2 years ago, probably before he got it. Then my eyes just opened. Like, I just said I need to just set a precedent and just showing people my artistry.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, whoever said that is retarded. Because that's bullshit. We fuck with our DJs.
I
I think he woke me up in a way that
we're glad
I feel
for
like
it.
There you
Not
go.
retarded. He woke him up.
I
Trust
think
me,
it was
very
necessary.
necessary.
I get that, but what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say is I don't want.
I don't think he was sleeping on his
No,
shine.
no,
I
no.
think
The
he
man
saw
is
his
no,
shine. That's why he
this
woke
is not
him
about
up.
tunes. This is not about tunes. He's trying to put DJs down in a way, trying to say that's no art, nigga. Fuck you. You fucking crazy. Why don't you go DJ with your bitch
Oh,
ass?
damn, James.
No,
Mind
no,
you,
no, no, no,
this is
no.
once a week.
And this is the best part because that no, Bobo, you feel me. I know you feel me.
yeah,
You know
I'm
what
with you,
saying?
James.
Yeah, stop playing them. Don't play them.
He's
niggas like
appreciating the set, like a DJ
Yeah.
making a set,
Yeah.
and then everybody
that. Why
enjoying
didn't
it
he go on
regardless.
DJ?
You understand? So
You know, he was probably born with his singing talent.
That-
Go on DJ.
that just woke me up, man. And you know what I mean? Me and Wande, you know, we cool. And we did a show in Penn State, your first university show
Mm-hmm.
with Wande. We did that in Penn State, and we was in Brooklyn for like a month, and we banged it out.
That's dope.
Yeah. And
That's
big shout
dope.
out to
So
Spells.
it took like
on the
Spells made
production.
that beat,
Yeah,
right?
Spells
Oh, that's
on the
dope.
production, so-
So
bad,
of
though.
course I say his name in the beginning, dog. But
Kinda.
you're a Brooklyn nigga, right?
Yeah.
You're from New York.
Brooklyn Kingle.
Brooklyn King, the king of Brooklyn, bro. Please believe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just a king. We all kings and queens here.
Yeah, well, of course
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Bo-
should
born
tell
and
you
raised
any
in
day.
Brooklyn.
I say her name is Ohima. She don't play. Yeah, she don't play. She does not. She's always fast to tell people. I'm a queen,
You
bro.
already know what the fuck going
And we have queens on this show. The Fat Shots Angela couldn't be here today. She's still ill.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, really? Aw.
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
One of our co-hosts, she's missing. Fat Shots, I hope you get well soon.
Pop too. Pop sick as well.
Get better.
Pop is sick
Damn.
too.
Yeah, she's sick as well.
Everybody is sick.
Oh, Pop. You know what?
It's a
You know what
spread
to
weather
do.
coming through, man. The policies are starting, you know.
You know what?
Blue weather.
Yeah. To go back to what we're saying about that idiot that tried to play you, right?
Let's take that idiot out. The guy that tried to, help him.
That
Okay,
inspired
sorry.
him
No,
to
he's
do
not an
better.
idiot. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
It just
He
woke me
inspired
up.
him
Okay.
to do better.
So go back to that moron that tried to play you, right? DJs have been doing big things. I'm talking about DJ Tunes, DJ E Cool, DJ Spinall, of course, DJ Neptunes. Niggas is putting tracks out now.
Those
You know what I'm
all
saying?
of
DJ Majesty just put out a track with John, and flash shouts to them niggas too. And you said DJ Dozer Us, he's working on some music to put out too. And now, with the way DJs are going, especially with like, honestly, DJ Equal, with the amount of tracks that's been able to put out, are you working on more tracks and are more DJs working on putting out more albums and stuff? Like how Jimmy Jack used to do?
Definitely, the most, the DJs that have like the biggest influences, I would say, in their towns. I would say like, certain guys like Atlanta, E Cool, Chicago, D Money, there's another
New
Tunes in
York
Houston.
Tunes.
Different guys. I mean, I know another Tunes in Houston, his is with an S though. I got the Z. Buzzing.
We buzzing.
So, it's I don't know. Everybody's doing their thing. I feel like you just need to follow your path. And
Yeah, but what I'm asking basically, specifically is, are you?
am I doing more?
Are you, yeah,
I'm doing more. Come
Okay.
on, bro. Hell yeah, I'm doing more.
You got something you might be able to like give us a.
I wanna definitely like work with everyone like just globally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to limit myself to just doing certain things with just Africans or certain people around. I want to work with everybody around the world.
Like they
So
wanna
with that
bridge
being
gap.
said, what's in the future for you?
More singles.
How soon?
Soon, like next week.
Oh,
Hey, there we go.
okay.
You got something we can sample today, maybe?
Yeah, I got something.
Okay.
It's going down.
So here's what we're gonna do, right? I'm gonna take us to
man.
break. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take us to break. I'm gonna come back from break. We're gonna hear a little clip of we're gonna hear from that. Lanre Bobo in the building. No. Of course you got
Ooh.
Lux in the building. She said don't call me Lux. Okay, Lux. Okay, and DJ Tunes in the building. Okay, it's your boy James Jones, James Herb Jones, aka King of the social networks. Be sure to follow us at the Afrobuzz Show on Instagram and all other social networks, and we will be right back. Fast shouts to Afro Vibes Radio. Fast shouts to Out Your League Radio. What's good? Happy hour coming up. Let's go. It's your boy James Jones, a.k.a. James Verb Jones, a.k.a. King of Just on all social networks, and you are watching the Afrobuzz Show, and we are back with DJ Tunes in the building. My nigga, Lanre Bobo in the building. Fast shouts to Afro Vibes Radio. Fast shouts to Out Your League Radio. Happy hour coming up, of course, as like I said before. No, Lux was good.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, so before we went to break, Tunez was saying something about playing us his new track. Okay, but I think we should like have a regular episode and like ask Tunez some other personal questions and shit though.
Personal?
Wow.
Yeah, let's get personal a little bit.
Do we want to get personal?
Yeah, I want to get personal.
Man, I just want to get buzzing.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Go personal.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that personal. See, me, I'm just interested in knowing about your come up. You know, like how was it for you? How was the route?
It was God, but it was just definitely a
That's
struggle. It
African
wasn't
mentality,
something
you know. So I
easy.
saw a meme the other day, you know, a few weeks ago. Like, you know, you ask American man, how'd you get to richness? They'll tell you, oh, I did liquor. How'd you get to richness? Ask African. No, God now. I God now. No, it's God. Behind God, you have to have work there. You know what I'm saying? It's God's prayers.
Saying, you know, I explained it before. Like I used to play once a year. You know, like carrying speakers. You know, like just.
Like, how did you know you wanted to become a DJ? Like, what, when did you wake up and be like, okay, today this is the route I want to go to?
Music.
So you just like music, period. So
Music
like,
from when I was young. Music.
Okay.
You know, I played drums in the church. I play talking drum. I play drum set. Music. You know what I mean? A little bit of piano. Just music.
Okay.
Yeah, so love for music. I used to listen to a lot of, you know, King Sunny out there. When I was young, a lot of Wasu, K1. You know what I mean? A lot of like Fela. My father had like old collections of it. So like every weekend we bumping it from young. So
okay.
Music, definitely.
So it's obvious that, you know, you worked your way transitioning from youth to you got to a point. So like at what point, like when did you get noticed by like your biggest, okay, what's your first biggest celebrity or biggest artist, Nigerian artist that actually noticed you and was like, okay, you know, this is the guy that we need to start paying attention to? Like, did you ever have that?
I can't even remember, man.
No.
Like,
It's been a while.
it came to a point where like every time somebody came into New York, they would holler at me. So it was just, you know, everybody showed me love.
Okay.
You know,
so like you were the biggest artist in New York at the time? Not artist, but DJ in New York, African DJ?
Yeah, I was definitely top. Yeah, definitely top. Doing the Afrobeat and African vibes in New York, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Big shout out to my other guys though, like DJ Zimmo has been in the East Coast for a while. DJ Alfo has been in the East Coast for a while. You know, there's LG, some guys that, you know, I would say that were doing it before me.
Okay.
And coming from my generation, I would definitely say I'm representing that. You know.
Okay, so
I'm a young guy.
before I get personal,
turn,
right?
Not Tunez turn.
You're a music head.
Yeah.
You're a music head, and Shaku Shaku is the new deal, right? Hey. Shaku is the new deal. So I want you to be honest. Like, do you think that not only with the artists I like, but the music itself, the Shaku Shaku movement, do you think it's something that's here to stay? Or do you think it's another thing that's a phase that will come and go? Because honestly, I just feel like it sounds like
these days.
It sounds like Nigerian Kwaito. And people are missing that because Nigerians, we can dub things and we now own it. People will now think it's us that made it. But the thing just, it's true, it's true.
But how long did the Shoki last for?
I mean,
It didn't last very long. That's
by
what
a
I'm
good
saying.
3-4 years.
Yeah.
That's long now.
And people still be doing it. I'm still doing it.
Shoki every day.
But we do it as in, by the way. Nowadays, when you do Shokis,
I usually, you know, that's true. Because I catch myself sometimes starting like, what am I doing? Stop it.
But it's become one of those moves.
It's not
you
gonna
need to
stop.
know, like if you're like at a African party or like a Afrobeat
You're talking Shaku
vibe.
Shaku now, right?
No, I'm speaking like
Dance
I'm
period.
just using Shoki as an example of what this could be,
Okay.
more or less.
Okay.
I'll definitely say more because everybody,
But
everybody's
it's a wave.
doing the shaku. It's a big wave right now.
Yeah, I
So-
seen Bobo do the Shoki and the Shaku. I'm like,
Guys who on
okay.
dance be doing
Yeah,
it.
no, those are great dances.
I think it
though.
would last. That and the Guara too. I think that would last.
I'm
for a
not
long
doing that
time.
shit,
We
bro.
have-
What the fuck is niggas doing?
I can't even
Niggas
get
trying
my
to act like turkeys,
bro.
bro.
Do that.
They tripping.
Flexible.
Big
but
shout out
You know what I'm saying?
Rihanna was
working
doing
out,
that
you know
on the
what I
Grammys.
Right.
I saw,
LB
I saw it. It
fitness.
was
You
great
know what I
to
mean?
see.
So
I
big
mean,
shout
I'm
out
just
to the
saying,
AVO
I
boys.
can't do it physically. It's not that I wouldn't do it if I could. Exactly. You
But if
know?
you need to learn, you gotta holler at the AVO boys.
AVO
Those are the
boys.
guys in New
Yeah,
York
yeah.
that put on to that, man.
Like,
And
New York got a lot of talents up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Artistry and stuff, man. Like, they have a lot of it up there.
Okay,
That's
no
a
offense, but we're in
paradise.
Atlanta,
No, it
bro.
really is.
But that's
I
why
said,
you can't
I-
show
We're in
no
Atlanta,
offense,
trust me,
but
bro.
we're in Atlanta,
No,
where
no,
it's
no.
great, bro.
Atlanta, we have that, but trust me, when it comes to certain things, New York is
New
killing us
York's
with
got-
it. Trust
yeah.
me.
Well, let's
They
not
just
go
need
there
some
today,
light.
but
Yeah,
rap.
they need a little
Rap
light.
alone, that already win. I say rap music alone, that already win. Let's not even just go there today because, yeah, you're right. New York has talent. Yeah, because once I just thought about the rap game, I just retired. So now I did say I want to get personal. Okay, you're not married,
Nah.
ladies. He's not married. That's
You're
what's
not a young
good.
guy now.
And I know Digital is young, but I'm just saying he's not married. I just wanted to
Okay.
check. Just I got a text on my phone and say, "Yo, she's single." I say, "Yo, okay." I was like, "No, he's not." You know,
man.
so
I'm
I'm,
married to my mom, man.
amen, amen,
And
amen.
then
Best friend,
and
girlfriend, name it.
then grandma's the side chick.
Okay. So can we ask about groupie life, or should I just leave that alone?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't know what groupie life is? You're such a liar.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Wait, what's groupie like?
So let me I don't waste time. I'm about to describe. Let me elaborate. Shoot.
I love.
So what groupie life is the process by which, wherefore, a woman who is a serious fan,
He Googled that dictionary term, wherefore.
who's a serious fan of yours musically, will now see you over there performing at a party or event, and will now sneak backstage and come and be rubbing your back and say, "I can take care of you tonight, baby." That's the side. That's what groupiness is.
I see.
Groupie life.
I don't know nothing about that.
Wow.
Don't kiss and tell.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about
He
that.
don't know
man.
nothing about that.
After the show is the after party.
Amen.
That's it.
That's
I mean-
so the ones that come to the after party, it's a collective effort.
No, I'm saying we there to jam now.
Okay.
Ace tonight.
Ace tonight, Ace tonight. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be lit. Yeah, we're gonna be
Most
turned
def.
up. Bobo,
You.
I feel like I want to interview you because you're too quiet, bro. I feel like I want to.
It's not about me, man. It's about Tunez,
I
man.
know, but Starboys are in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fitness. Get
But
your
shit.
fitness up,
Why
man.
don't we ask
So
you
what?
some
Yeah,
questions,
just work
Bobo?
out, man.
Just work out and eat good.
So what are you
no,
up
what's
to
up?
We're not
these
here to interview
days?
Bobo now.
Well,
I wanna
Trust
know,
me.
I
wanna
No, we're not
hear him
interviewing
speak
Bobo. Bobo has
Yeah,
a
but
day
he's
coming.
too quiet. That's why
Oh,
I
he
even
has
asked.
his day.
I'm not quiet, bro.
Oh, you have your day?
asking
This
Tunez.
is family. This is
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I can ask you some questions, bro.
Bro, it's not about me.
You ask him something, it's like asking
Kilo,
Okay,
him.
well,
Kilo
I have a
Shella,
question.
bro.
I have a
Kilo
question.
Shella,
No,
bro.
I have a
Day
question for
was
the
good.
both of y'all.
What's
Okay,
good, bro?
so
I wanna-
I'm good, Bobo. Seriously, the person that texted me, she asked for about both of you guys.
Who was the person? Who was the
I
person?
ain't
only
telling
person,
you
so I go after them
shit. I ain't telling you shit. No, but are you single? That's what I should ask you. I'm serious as hell.
I'm not
Pepper them
single,
game.
bro.
It's complicated.
It's
Let's
not
just keep that
complicated.
question.
Actually, speaking of it's complicated, fast shout to Wale. Fast shouts to
Not
Wale.
applicable.
Yeah, he just dropped it's complicated album.
Yeah,
EP,
that
4
shit was
tracks,
dope.
Okay.
4 hard tracks. Like you know what I'm saying?
Boom.
I missed that Wale. I love the Afrobeat shit he did, but guy, okay, thank you. Let's go back to rapping about
said,
real
"Guy,
shit,
okay,
bro.
thank you."
No, that's my nigga. I fuck with Wale, so I'm glad he dropped that album. Speaking of complicated, so now to actually, I'm looking for a personal question to ask you, but I just feel like you're gonna like put a rebuttal out there and not do it.
What you mean?
I'm saying,
Of course, that's
Bobo
the
is-
quote.
What's good?
Bobo.
It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you.
You too.
I need
So
to
how
work
did
out
you
today,
how did
man.
you guys meet?
I actually met Tunez in New York.
Yeah.
So everybody just meet too in New
Doing
York.
what?
But he
New York, New
he
York, New
remembers
York.
Bobodo.
I thought I was New York. I didn't
Yeah,
meet
he
Tunez.
remember him though.
He remembers
yeah.
Bobodo.
Yeah.
That's great.
Bobo is family,
Yeah.
man. From a long
And since I
time.
met Tunez, you know, just keep it 100, man.
How long
Yeah.
ago was that?
It's probably like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's been a
4 or 5
while.
years now.
Okay.
Always looking out for me, man.
Yeah.
So.
So I want to know why are you here? Like in ATL, what's the?
I'm here to shake up Ace.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
That's it.
okay.
Nah,
No,
he
I
said
need
like-
to say it all the time. Ace tonight.
Yeah, Ace tonight. Yeah, everybody,
We're making
everybody,
this
we're
story.
headed to
Ace
Ace
on
tonight.
fire.
Top
Okay.
boy.
Friday.
DJ
Um,
Tunez.
okay.
Iskaba.
So Lanre,
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Lanre, now there's a question that you're my friend, but it's not something I'll ask on a personal P. All right, but I know last year, or was that last year? Yeah, last year for a while, you and Wiz Kid, if I shout to Wiz again, you guys were hanging out kind of like while he was around in America, I think putting his album together. Were you lucky enough to have been at any of those sessions? And I mean lucky enough because that's greatness, bro. Were you lucky enough to have been at any of those sessions with Wiz in the studio? Oh, that's local.
Blessings.
No, I'm saying who you're saying it to.
I know that you're asking.
It's music, bro. No, I'm talking about,
I love music, bro.
So what?
It's a family.
I love music.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he knows what I mean. It's like you were able to be there when we dropped the record. That
I think he's been.
That's great.
He's
been at many
stuff.
Yeah.
The dude is very talented, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Super.
And then he works hard, bro.
That's what's up.
Like, you might think it's easy. It might makes it look easy, but
It's not.
Anything great is not easy.
No, I believe that. I believe that.
Work, man.
All right, so Tunez, you say you brought your new track. It's featuring Flash, and what's it called again?
Too much.
Too much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play DJ Tunez's new track. It's called Too Much. It features. Hey man.
hey,
It features Flash. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a little listen. So you guys heard it here first on the Afrobeats show. DJ Tunez in the building, Lanre Bobo in the building, Lux in the building, Nuno in the building, of course. Ohima. Okay, sorry. Ohima in the building.
Yay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready when you are.
Boom.
Body up, body up, body up, body up, girl, I wanna come body up, body up, body up, with you, baby. Come body up, body up, body up, you so no, I know. Tastes like Genevieve. Yeah. She's like Christ Chinese. To make a black man speak a Chinese. Yeah. Melanin. Yeah. Oh, cream and a baby, you are busting my head, oh. Happen nepa because you are the brightest, oh. Oh, cream and a baby, you are busting my head, oh.
Subscribe to DJ Tunez page.
Boom.
I will continue playing it soon, but DJ Tunez in the building.
Boom.
Lanre Bobo in the building. We're gonna move on to our next show. Fast shout to At Your League Radio. Fast shout to Afro Vibes Radio. DJ Tunez, I hope we see an album from you or something, a record, an EP or something.
Definitely.
You know, and we'd love to. We're ready to push for you. Ready to listen. You've dropped like 3 hot tracks now, including this one. So you guys go wait for it, okay? It's DJ Tunez featuring Flash, and it's called Too Much. We got Lux in the building. I said it right that time. So Nuno's out here. Lanre Bobo came on Great Star, said, you got to come back.
He
has his day.
Okay. And of course, superstar extraordinaire, DJ, Starboy DJ too, not just any kind of DJ or
Starboy.
You know, saying Wakanda forever. Exactly. Wizkid forever, Starboy forever. You know, Iskaba forever. Okay, we had DJ Tunez, but we thank you for coming through,
Thank
bro.
you for
I
having
appreciate
me. I
it
appreciate
personally,
it.
man. You know what I'm saying? What's good?
Thank you, man.
It's your boy James Jones. We'll be back same time next week, okay? It's the Afrobuzz show. What's good?
Body up, body up, body up, body up, girl, I wanna come body up, body up, body up, with you, baby. Come body up, body up, body up, you so no, tastes like Genevieve. Yeah. She's like Christ Chinese. To make a black man speak a Chinese. Yeah. Melanin. Yeah. Oh, cream and a baby, you are busting my head, oh. Happen nepa because you are the brightest, oh.